At Beacon, we keep our promise. Renwick and Thompson and Subway.
Partner is the laundry detergent that gets the job done. This multi-purpose brand is designed with you in mind, catering to all your needs. The soap bar and liquid detergent was created and added to S. Kumar's line of products. This addition guarantees to be mild on the skin, allowing the bar soap to be used as a beauty bar and ideal for hand washing. The liquid soap with added softener leaves your clothes with a bright clean while removing all odor, dirt, and grease. The liquid soap is ideal for your appliances, ensuring great performance. For luxurious laundry detergent, choose a Partner.
We plan for every major life event, from birthday parties to baptisms, and celebrating a life well lived deserves the same thoughtful planning. Beacon's Rest Easy plan is designed to give your loved ones the comfort of knowing that they can do just that. With no underwriting and cover for up to 6 family members that includes certain injuries, this plan can be yours for as little as 75 cents per day. Call us at Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they are prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
It's the season for sorrel. A sweet drink sorrel. It's the season for sorrel. A sweet drink sorrel. Your favorite flavored soft drink now comes in a limited edition sorrel flavor. Enjoy a cool sorrel sweet drink this Christmas. Available in 591 ml packet sizes. Sweet drink, we drink. It's the season for sorrel. A sweet drink sorrel.
Proudly produced in Grenada by the Grenada Bottling Company Limited.
See the top of my head alone. Hold on, let me fix this a little bit. Down. Yeah, I thought it was okay, and then I moved it, or it moved by itself. I don't know. Anyway, early morning. It is the eve of the eve. Not really working today. Just wanna keep it lighthearted and shout out some folks today and my viewers and my listeners. That's what today is all about. And chit chat a little bit, catch up a little bit. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Andrea. Where's everyone today? I don't know. I guess they shopping. Who got double pay and bonus and all kind of thing going on. Vehicles like crazy in town. Long lines of traffic in Grandans, and just want to let people know that's what it is like this time of the year. So walk with your patience. If you know your tolerance level is low, stay away from the people's store and from crowds and from long waiting lines, or else be prepared to walk with a little extra patience. All right. So season greetings to everyone. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Keisha. Good morning, Cassie. Have not seen you around here in a minute. Good morning, Akira in Texas. Marian, good morning. Anastasia. G-Eds, good morning. Lisa Jones, good morning. Brian, good morning. You're home, you're vexed. Listen, no vex yet because the boss addressing the nation at 8 p.m. this evening. So no vex yet because you never know. Next thing the man just pulled the cord and, we like hot tail dog with tail between my leg, all outside, have to be inside. So wait until after 8 tonight, and then you'll decide if you want to vex or what you're doing. Because the boss say you don't taking up much of our time because we're busy and we're outside paranging and what have you and having a good time. So the Prime Minister will be addressing the nation at 8 this evening. Hey Laurel, hey Shadia, hey yeah, you've been working. All right, that's understood. I mean, everybody's been doing that, and it's still good. We have a job. We have a job to go to. Akeem Jack, what's up? What's good? Yeah. So the boss says he'll be addressing the nation. I don't know what it's about. Either ways, we await. Our numbers. Let me just tell you guys what it's looking like right now. We have 7 new cases, new confirmed cases, and we have 61 active cases right now. 2 persons currently hospitalized, no deaths, but yeah, so it's inching up a little. So we still have to exercise caution. We still have to be careful as we head out there. It's Christmas. It's the eve of the eve. Tomorrow being Christmas Eve, and of course, like I said, everybody is out and about, and the market vendors, they're out. Town is bustling with activity. I'm not sure if that means spending, people are spending, but like like after 8 this morning, quite a number of folks in town already. Well, you know what they say about the early birds, so folks getting their meat and checking out the butchers, and organizing themselves. And good morning, Anastasia. Yeah, they got to be careful. Good morning, Gail. Yeah, 61 active cases. And if we're listening to the news, you're hearing, the numbers are definitely spreading, rising rapidly, because according to the WHO, while the Delta variant is worse than the Omicron. Omicron is definitely spreading faster. The rate of infection is way faster than the Delta variant. So it's cause for concern. So it's a lot. It's a lot. But we try not to take it on too much, because we love Christmas, the whole spirit of celebrating and all of that. And we're not trying to let anything dampen the mood. But at the same time, we have to be careful. We still have to be careful and protect ourselves and our families. I'm feeling like Blossom this morning. Did y'all see Blossom? Blossom, you're tired, girl. Trust me, I feel like you this morning. They say about procrastination. I'm the queen of procrastinating, by the way. I'm gonna do this, and then something else take my time, and then something else, and before you know it, okay, I'll do it later, and then later I don't do it, and something else. I'm the queen of procrastination, and I've been. It's I don't know. It's like at this point, like I give up on myself. Like you say, I came here, was it last week or the week before, and I'm all happy and yeah, I'm cleaning, and this weekend catching me no cleaning and no Christmas, nothing, and I ain't getting caught in the trap my mother laid years ago. And last night I cleaned up my fridge. Um, so my kitchen is done. I cleaned my fridge, change my curtains in my kitchen. My kitchen isn't the typical one where you just have sometimes you have the window over the sink, like one or two. I have like one, two, three, 4 sets of windows in my kitchen area. So clean kitchen. Yes, and I did say I was not going to do the cabinet, not going to go into the cupboards and wash no glass. Guess who went in? I was just like, okay, let me just go dust it out, take out the glass and dust it out. See who ended up putting a set of glass in sink and had to wash and turn them down to dry, and then had to polish them and then put them back. And I said the same about the where you have your pots and pans. Let me just dust it out a little bit. Who went and shined pots and what am I doing that for? It's not like I'm having so big sort of guests, or I'm having Christmas party and all of that. So when I'm finished, I'm like, I want to sleep like after 12. And I'm like, what am I doing that for? Like, what's the reason? What's the purpose? When I said to myself I was not going to do it, why I don't ever listen to myself? Like, why am I even caught up in this whole? Anyways, I feel like Blossom this morning. Blossom let go one yawn on the People National TV and news last evening. Listen, I cried, I laughed. I was like, girl, I understand the feeling. Trust me. Yeah, I put a little vinegar in the water. Of course, vinegar. It's some warm soap water. The person who master control mess up Blossom. They was probably more tired than Blossom. Blossom's, they did she headlines, and they say, oh, I look back on Blossom throat on national TV. Listen, when you're tired, you're tired. Eh? So that's why they say you gotta pace yourself. I've been trying to do that, and I'm like, I'm not getting caught up in all this, cleaning, blah blah blah. But then I started, and here we are, the eve of the eve, and I'm tired. I'm honestly tired. So now when I go home, all that's left to do is I'm done with the kitchen, completely done. So now I have to do my living room. I already did other bedrooms, so I have to just do my main bedroom. It's just sweep now, and but I still think I need to pass a little vinegar on the glass. I find I seen a little streak. Jesus help me, yes. So yeah, so just have to do that and mop, and then tomorrow evening I'm indecisive. I'm debating between putting up curtains and putting away living room tonight, but it doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right like the day before Christmas Eve doing that. It just doesn't sit well in my spirit. Something is telling me don't do it, so I'm gonna listen and leave it for Christmas Eve tomorrow night. I have nowhere to be. Um, gonna go home tomorrow evening and do like custom dictates, put away the living room. So I'm gonna mop and sweep and mop today, and just to put away tomorrow, fresh for Christmas Day. It's no, I honestly said I was not gonna do that. I plan to put up my I plan to put up my curtains and everything like Tuesday. That was the deadline I gave myself. Put away house and forget it. But it just doesn't feel right. I just feel like, like I'm hearing my mother in my head, like, nah, you're not doing that. You know? Because we've been doing it that way for so many years. It just does not feel right. It's like it will take away from the joy getting up Christmas morning and everything just clean and put away. It's like if I do it today, tomorrow Christmas Eve I'm seeing it, then what is the Christmas Day you get up like nothing special. So it's Nessa is hitting different this year for whatever reason. I think it is because last year, with COVID, people didn't get to, go the distance. You didn't get to, a lot of folks were on lockdown, didn't get to see family and friends. Now we have a whole lot of family and friends home this Christmas. So it's just, it's sort of for a minute brings back, the reason why we celebrate. The food, the drinks, the family, it brings that back for a minute. So I think that's why it's hitting different. They say you never know, you miss something until you don't have it, and not having it for the last year, it really makes you want to, celebrate even more and appreciate the little things. And on that note, I'd just like to remind some folks that I am not Mrs. Claus. All right, and if I get one more, what I get in my inbox, like one more, I'm gonna be like the Grinch. What's the name? Is the Grinch? There are some pictures out and some videos with that scaring the life out of children. Like you'll just pop up anywhere and scare the children. I mean, it's not supposed to be funny, but it's hilarious. Seeing children just running, bawling for dear life when this green thing, just pop up anywhere. It is hilarious. But yeah, I'm gonna behave like the Grinch if for some reason y'all continue with this what I getting. Like I ain't telling nobody thanks this year. Nobody ain't even asking me what I want, but everybody's what I getting, what I getting. Who saw me on TV collecting lotto check? I heard there's a lady in St. Andrew or somewhere that won 100 and something thousand dollars. Um, I don't know what happened. The internet went down. I think Stick is in the building doing something, touching something he's not supposed to be touching. Yeah, I'm blaming him this morning. Yeah. Nah, I ain't think he'll do us that. I ain't think he's gonna do us that. Probably just remind us to be careful and his Christmas wishes and greetings. Yes, Slick, do not touch anything. I'm on live. Yeah, I knew it was him. I just knew it. Yeah, so I didn't think he would do us that. I mean, he's been doing okay for the past couple weeks. People get double pay, who get frontline workers get this, $15 at the pump. I ain't seen my electricity bill yet, so I can't talk on that one yet. I'll let you know how that goes when I get it. But y'all know how I feel about that bill. But I'm holding strain still. I'll let you guys know what happens as we move along. But yeah, I knew you were the one to touch the internet. It's outside it just it's not me, not me. Yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, I am not Mrs. Claus. Nobody has asked, what do you want? What do you want for Christmas? What do you like to have for Christmas? But only I said that what I getting, what I getting, what I getting. Nobody's getting nothing. Did you see me post about 2 weeks ago clips from different songs that have nothing in it? Whitney Houston, I have nothing. Mariah Carey have another one with nothing. About um Britney Spears, something with nothing. About I posted about 8 songs, 8 clippings of songs that said nothing, nothing, nothing. And that's exactly what it'll be this year. Nothing. All right. January has 50 months, 50 weeks. So you had to pace yourself. Like this man, what is the thing yesterday I was playing? Hold on. Let me I wonder if y'all would hear it. Um I have a bit of advice for y'all. Hold on. I wonder if y'all would hear it. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, all right. This is the world. Tell me if y'all hearing.
Sacrifice. You have $5, spend six, and whole. I cannot count too much, but the rest.
So that's the only advice I have for y'all. All right. So boy, rum no good. I tell you, rum and good. Imagine there's listen a piece of advice here. Hold on, eh?
Sacrifice. You have $5, spend six, and whole. I cannot count too much, but the rest. Sacrifice.
Oh my god. I need to get off the air today. I want to go home and sleep. So sacrifice. That's what y'all need to do. If you have 5, spend 6. It should be the other way around, but hey, when you're drinking rum, you're not think can't come too good. But if you have $5, spend 6. The one is sacrifice, but if you have $5, spend 6. Yeah, can't go wrong. As I was saying, January have 50 weeks, so sacrifice. Y'all don't want to end up in trouble and crying trouble and can't make ends meet going crazy for Christmas. I saw this one this morning that really had me cracking up. It says Christmas Chronicles. It said reach home, not a chair to sit down, all pack up in one corner. Your mother ain't ready to pack the living room yet. All your business exposed because the window ain't have no curtains yet. They say curtains going up tomorrow. And you ask how the floor white so. You say they sanded to vanish. So when it vanishing, is it tomorrow night? The table full of cake, ham and soak yet. The liquor looking good in the cabinet, and the house noisy, but hey, that is a Caribbean Christmas. Doesn't get better than that. Saham still soaking. Today is what? December 23rd. But all they know you will boil. Don't worry yourself. You're set for Christmas. That's one thing. And it all comes together so nicely that you can't help but look, our parents were super women back in the day. Because when you saw the house, they say they create like everything all over the place, like all you look is work. Time so is work. All you spin is work. And Christmas Day, when you see everything just in place, you seriously sit there and say, wow, But I hold firm that children these days they don't really and truly appreciate Christmas. and what it stands for. And they don't really feel it because throughout the year they get gifts, they get this, that. Christmas was the time then you really got all those things. Back in the day, like I tell you all my roti story, once I get a roti, I'm wanting to buy a roti by Rins and an orange Fanta in the bottle, the glass bottle, you get orange, and it had to be an orange. Or a Coke in the glass bottle. Them children don't understand what a Coke in a glass or a Fanta in a glass feel like. So once I get an orange Fanta, it was a must. An orange Fanta, a roti by Rins, $5 for a movie by Ramdani Cinema. And if you're lucky, you get some change to buy a doll, or you buy a yo-yo, or you get to buy a gun. Back in the day, listen, a gun and you have the shots. You put your shots in it, the blank and the bobo. And when you fire it, you smell in the sulfur. Once you get that, you feel like you win, like you're in Western movie. But these days, you're asking your nephew and your children what they want, and they're telling you they want iPhone and iPad and PS5, and they're still unhappy. Listen, I don't know how your parents doing it. I really don't envy you all at all. I was too happy to get a little gun, put my blank shots in it, and when we playing bobo, you fire and you smell sulfur for the rest of the day. I was too contented with that. And if I have change, you buy a little yo-yo or a little spin top, and you're happy for the rest of the year. Or a little doll, 2 for $5, and you have change for a movie and your roti and your Fanta. And you get, when you reach home, you have a whole soft drink for yourself. You get a malt, you get an apple, and you have homemade bread and ham to eat, and whole day is just food. That was enough. That was like more than enough. That you look forward to that. Now, before you could ask a child, a 2-year-old, what you want? Imagine that 2-year-old nephew could barely talk. But auntie, I want iPad. What? I listen. I don't know how you are. That's what I'm saying, Sam. Listen, when you get the grapes and apples, that's the only time you saw grapes and apples. Now it's like watered down. Grapes and apples lap and cut throughout the year. You're going into the supermarket and grapes and apple looking at you. You didn't see those things back in the day. You only saw and tasted those things at Christmas time. So you look forward to it. You know, it tasted good because it's not something you eat every day. Once in a while, you eat an apple. And that was Christmas time. They go in Greville and they buy the pound and they buy some apple and they cut it up. And everybody get a portion. That's how you enjoyed it. That's what made Christmas Christmas. And you make sure you have a ball to play rounders in the road, to play a little moral, and everybody gets something or something. We were not inside watching no TV and no Facebooking and TikToking and Instagramming. Everybody get a little toy and we make sure we pull everything. So when we outside playing, everybody have a skipping rope, somebody have a ball, and we have a little gun. And it was just so much fun. There was no expense. You didn't have to stress yourself about, you wonder if you could get your child the most expensive gift for Christmas. And if you can't, old mass, everything fall down. You have to stress yourself. There was none of that. You get your little lime, you go buy Toffee Honey Palace, you take a $2 jam, and then make sure you hit home before the clock strike. Somebody say Pierre Jacks. So you can leave out Pierre Jacks. I love Pierre Jacks. Listen, up to this day, I love Pierre Jacks. Oh, my friend saying it.
Yes, Rona, you're just reminiscing there. It's so good. And in my head, I'm actually reliving everything. You find you're too young for that, to be speaking about all these vintage
I'm
things.
old.
Wow. You're really an old soul. Bless your heart, my dear. Merry Christmas to you and all your listeners. You've been so wonderful. You've done a wonderful job, as you're accustomed to. And this year has been a special one for you.
Indeed.
Peace and blessings. Okay?
Indeed.
So remember, stay safe, stay well, and remain lifted.
Indeed. I think this year was one of my very best years. It was a year of, self everything. Self first, not selfish, but self, getting in touch with self. It was just my year. Don't trouble nobody trouble me. Just stay in your corner, stay in your lane, talk to yourself, invest in yourself. This year was my year. I'm not gonna lie. It was one of my better years in a long time. And a lot of times, I'm going shortly, but I just want to share this with you. A lot of the times people, think that therapies for people who are mentally ill or unstable. But I just want to go on record to let you know, guys, that therapy actually works wonders. It teaches you things and you never knew about yourself. It allows you to go inside to, like, there's a lot of things that you hide and you sort of put plaster on, thinking that, hey, if I ignore it, it'll go away. That, or band-aid on. That is what I've been doing for a lot of years, putting band-aids on stuff, thinking, you know what, if I just plaster it or put stuff on it or ignore it, it'll go away. But it never goes away until you confront it head on. You confront, and you even go as far back as your early adulthood. You go back to things that you've been, choosing to ignore, not deal with about yourself. And therapy allows you to go to somebody who is non-judgmental. They don't know you from Adams. They don't care about you like that. They just want to hear you out and give you little ways to fix and, tweak and, get yourself together. So if ever you ever find yourself in a bind or in a place where, it's like you're overwhelmed, you feel like, in a depressed mode, you're hurting and you can't understand why. And a lot of times people don't trust to go to friends or family because, that fear of being judged. Sometimes you just want somebody to talk to, but you just don't want to be judged, and, people mock and jeer and make fun of you. And then you hear the whole marriage and the parish know your business. Check therapy. Check therapy. The best person to talk to is a stranger who's a professional, who's not invested in your personal life or your business, or interested in, who you're talking to or who you're not taking or who you're taking. They're interested in you as a person, bettering you as a person. For 2022, I know people are into resolutions and what have you, and a lot of folks may be having a hard time emotionally and mentally. That is something that you can probably possibly consider. Yeah, therapy, it really, really works. Talking to somebody who can take you from one level to another and making you better, making you want to do better. Yep. So if you're looking at something else different for 2022, try it. It really, really works. Trust me. It really, really works. I was one who was skeptical for a long time about it because I'm like, I'm the best person to know about myself. I can diagnose myself. I can fix myself. If I have a problem, I can deal with it. But boy, oh boy, this year when I started talking to that person, you know, she literally, taught me things I didn't even know about myself. So it's been one of my best years for real. Brian, it's been one of your best years too. Okay, great. Youngest daughter graduated college, solidified tons of life goals. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So to one of my old soul. Listen, Pierre Drax. That I need to get me a bottle of. Let me put it on my list. I need to get me a bottle of um yeah, to buy me a bottle of Pierre Drax. You know, I have to get a bottle of Pierre Drax. Listen, we the only time we saw like wine back in the day was the wine for the cake. Red label was a ruby. What's the name of it? Was a red label wine? Yeah, that wine that was reserved for the cake. And when they give you to put, you take a little sip and you throw something in the glass and hide it somewhere so you could drink the sweet, sweet wine that they put in the cake. It's red label, right? Yeah, I think it's red label. Ruby red or whatever. Ruby rich. I'm not saying red label. Ruby rich wine. But for some reason it doesn't taste the same like before. It was more rich, more something. It's like I had some a couple and it looks like see through. People tell you when they're making sorrel, they don't want to see through the sorrel. When you're making me a glass of sorrel, when I look at the sorrel, I should not be able to see on the other side of the sorrel. So no see through sorrel and no the ruby rich looks see through. It used to be thick and black, almost black in color. That's why it was called Ruby Rich. Almost black in color. And the ones that you see now, it's almost like you're seeing through the bottle. So everything is watered down, I guess, to stretch it. But yeah. So if I happen to come by you and your sorrel see through, please do not offer me any. Yeah, make sure that it's thick and rich, rich red in color, so we can fully enjoy. Um, Oh, here's somebody asking me about a therapist. When I come off air, I'll send you the information. All right? Yeah. So you see, people really need help out here. People do. Um, there's one that we used to get from Caracu that I loved. It was sweet. Yes, Gonzalez black wine. That's the name, Don Gonzalez. It was my favorite wine. Let me hear what this person had to say. Morning.
Morning.
How you do?
I'm here. It's 2021.
Yeah, so like you see
Guess
trouble so
what?
this year? Like it
What do
beat
you
you
mean
up or
I'm
something to
done?
you?
Yeah, today. 2020 WON.
Oh, it won. Oh, it won.
And
Oh
then
boy.
2020
22. So 20
TOO2.
coming back and beat 21 again.
Yeah. I don't want to lie.
Mm.
You haven't been nostalgic here right now. Um, Reminiscing on things like looking forward to those Coke glasses we used to get.
Mm-hmm.
Those classic Coke glasses we used to get for Christmas. Seeing grandma or your parents and thing put out the Christmas doily.
Mm-hmm.
Then everybody had to scrub down the place with lime
Mm-hmm.
and hot the back for at least the next 2 days. They smell like cleaning chemicals until Christmas morning.
You smell like J's and all.
The J's and all kind of things. J's and Clorox
Because you have to wash down the
and
drain.
trust me, every yard had to be white. Citizens getting real money from paint because everybody
You must touch
cleaning
up.
up
You must touch up.
must touch up.
You must vanish.
Must. So it feels like if things have changed a little bit, even as you say, you want no see-through sorrow. That does aggravate me, but if people know
No,
how
that
much
does hurt my feelings bad, bad, bad.
offer me best thing or don't offer me that's not
That
talking.
does
That
hurt my
means you have
spirit.
problems. Right now you're putting your friendship in jeopardy when you do this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Because I will remember you. I will trust me.
You're doing something, do it properly. If you can't make it, leave it alone. I'll drink something else. But
Yeah.
I will
But there's
always
life,
take sorrow first.
there's hope. So I'm happy at least we survived up till now. I know we didn't get the best of what we wanted, not in this new decade, the way to start, but things are looking up. At least we're better than last year. God
True.
knows
True.
we're better than last year.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
So as
By
of
far.
now, I'm not complaining.
You gotta give thanks still.
I'm not complaining.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you very much. You have brought us through the year so far, darling.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate
I
it.
wish you and everyone at Power the best season ever in these COVID times. And all your listeners and your supporters continue to stay on this station.
Yeah.
It's the best investment in my time. Trust me.
I like
No
that.
matter what the boss say. And I'm the boss, so no matter what the boss say.
You're right. Be on top of it.
Enjoy yours, darling.
You have a good one. All right. All the best for the season, man. Thanks so much. Listen, Lydia, I hated Stone's ginger wine. That thing used to burn chest. Like there was something in that besides ginger. I don't know, but it just didn't agree with me. My chest used to burn, like serious hot burn anytime I drank Stone's ginger wine. It's not one of my favorite drinks, but it was something you had on the table. Every household had a Stone's ginger wine because it was affordable, so you could afford to have that, right? Um, Laurel, don't get me started on those strip line that they had you washing. I remember one year they tell me to wash it, and I put one amount of bleach in the water and put it to soak. You know what happened to bleach on plastic, right? One amount of bleach because you have to individually wash them. Like they want you to scrub them individually, the plastic strip. So I'm like, me that time for that, now let me do a shortcut. But they told you to put a little bleach, but I realized if you put more, it's gonna cut the grime quicker, the dust quicker. So that's why they say shortcut not good all the time. So I put too much bleach and I left it soaking. Next thing I go back, put strips on the line, you see pieces of strips all over the yard. Boss, boss, boss. So you know what happened. If I had to get $50 on my Christmas, I get 10. I'm telling you, they don't, children these days, they really don't, they just don't understand, hard work and discipline, because the whole point of you working hard was the promise of getting all you can eat. like cake and these are things throughout the year. Once in a while, you eat some beef, like you get a little beef stew on the bone. You get most of the time, and pork, a little baked pork, little stew pork. You get 2 3 pieces on your plate. But it's like your parents went out of the way at Christmas time to get like the biggest leg of pork. You get beef, goat, um, chicken, like every animal you could think about was on the table. Rice and peas, callaloo, pumpkin, potato pie, macaroni pie, potato salad, just name it. It's like one amount of starch, but you're eating still. You look forward to those things because it wasn't something you ate a whole lot of throughout the year. You know, on the Sundays, if you're lucky, you get a little something. But now it's like right through. So you worked with the promise of Christmas Day, you'll have all you can eat. It's like a buffet. Eat all you can. You could get drink. So you worked with that in mind. You worked hard. You clean. You swept. You cut grass. You burn bush. You do everything just to make sure Christmas Day you have all that you can eat. Yeah, but it was worth it. It was worth it. So because children these days they don't understand and they'll never understand. I think our years was the best. Everything now it's like 1 2 3. Ready done. You know, latter years we found out about cell phones. Now, baby have cell phone, baby have a gadget, have iPad or them baby little things. So, I am so grateful for my era, my years, my time of learning and doing all of this. I really and truly appreciate it. But see, time changes and so do men. But some things hold dear and really really hold dear to our hearts. So anywho's our last program before Christmas. So I just want to wish everybody the very best of Christmases. Hope you guys have a fantastic one wherever you'll be spending it, whoever you'll be spending it with. And a reminder to, the reason for the season. Yeah. You might not be able to give a lot. You might not be able to, grant every wish, especially if you have children, but having everybody together, especially the year we've had since the onslaught of COVID, so many people died, so many lost family members, and so many will be having Christmas without family members. And it's going to be tough for some. But while you're here, you've got friends, you've got all your family. I just want to take the time out to wish everyone a merry, merry, merry Christmas, and make the best of it, you and your families. And thank you so much to everyone for being part of our ladies' room this week. And next week I'm gonna do the same. I'm not doing too much next week either. Just close out the year and then we start fresh. Yeah. So I just want to wish everybody the very best, and to you and your family, have a Merry Christmas. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Those of you be going out into crowds and what have you, let's all remember that COVID is still alive and well and still out there, still amongst us. Continue to follow the protocols, protect yourselves, and by extension, your family. All right. So I am looking forward to seeing you guys next week, God's will. So until then, do have a very, very Merry Christmas on behalf of myself and the entire Power 95 FM staff. Thank you so much, everybody, and do be safe. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance, Escomave Variety Store, Western Union, and Sweet Drink Sorrel. Thank you so much for being here for everyone. So be safe again, everyone, and catch you next week, same time, same place. All right.